That's why it's called rebranding. Look, if we want growth, we have to appeal to the broader market. We can't keep doing the same old thing and expect different results. Yes, it's very expensive, but that's the only way we can reach more people. Look, man, I got a thing. I'll call you in the morning. Oscar Williams.
Jeremy Thomas.
Looks like everyone's good at keeping secrets, no press.
Yeah, I've been biting my tongue all month.
Any sign of the two ladies?
Not yet. What sort of business are you in?
Oh, William and Blackman, landscaping. Been servicing the area for 9 years and looking to get more corporate clients. You?
Assistant pastor, looking to have my own ministry soon.
I'm gonna win the car.
Hi. I'm Patricia.
Jeremy Thomas.
Do you, work for the president?
No. I'm one of the four.
Oh, okay. Well, it's good to finally meet somebody.
Yes, it is.
Oh, so what do you think we're gonna be doing in there?
Probably some type of poll. Probably something like that.
Sorry for my tardiness. A few of the buses were late to pick up some of the kids, so I'm Naomi Wallace, principal at MLK.
Nice to meet you, Jeremy Thomas, assistant pastor at Canaan.
I'm Patricia, nurse.
Oh, really? Where?
James T. Rowe.
Oh, huh. I don't know that hospital.
That's because of the prison. Oscar Williams. Williams and Blackman Landscaping.
So, what are we doing next?
Please enter together.
Me too.
Well, here we go.
Did he just walk in without knocking?
The missus said enter.
Yeah, well, knocking is implied, okay? I'm not just walking into someone's house.
Please follow the sign and instructions inside.
There you go.
Wait. Are you sure?
This was the president's house when he was a senator. I looked it up. This is all probably being orchestrated by our new genius POTUS. But if this really is a hacker that found out a way to let us into the president's house, you're probably not much safer out there.
After you. Well, all of his furniture's still here.
The White House is probably already furnished.
Open this tablet.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for your participation, and welcome to my home. The experts say the more I talk, the less accurate the result would be, so I'm going to keep this short. Everyone, please put on the wristband from the table. A friend of mine and I developed this technology in college. The bracelets will monitor heart rate, blood pressure, breathing, and perspiration. They are essentially battery-powered lie detectors. Honesty is key for today's exercise. When this video ends, the first of 4 topics will appear on the screen, along with a 30-minute timer. Each of you must hold your wrist in the air above the ring in the center of the table and voice your opinion on the topic. The wristband will automatically assign a color to a response. If all of you can agree on a topic and match colors, you will define my policy on the subject, and you will split a cash prize. Openly discuss the reasons behind your opinions to try to reach a unanimous agreement. If you decide an agreement is unattainable, press skip to forfeit the associated winnings. If the wristband issues the color white, It is detecting a lie. 2 white lies will forfeit your involvement in the program, along with any prize money. As you may know, all I want is to do my job and represent you. Thank you for your time. And please, be honest.
Well, let's change the world.
Sounds easy enough.
I'm here for the money.
Damn right. All right. America was built on the backs of forced labor. From African slaves to Chinese railway workers, our history has caused ongoing racial tension. Should America officially divide the country into race regions and segregate? Upon unanimous agreement, the group was split $100,000.
Ooh, that's a lot of money.
Man, that's a crazy question. No, America should not segregate. And to do all the hard work of the civil rights movement? No.
That wouldn't solve anything. No.
I think you have to hold your wrist out. No, America should not segregate.
Orange.
I'm sorry, it vibrates. I wasn't ready for that.
No, America should not segregate.
Orange.
Easy start. America should not segregate.
Orange.
25 grand. It's not like it would ever happen anyway. America should not segregate.
White. Lie.
Where they work.
Why would you want America to segregate? Separate but equal never works. Have you heard of Jim Crow?
Have you heard of Black Wall Street? After the Civil War, Blacks and Native Americans traveled to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and made a self-sustaining, flourishing economy. Black people owned every business, and it was a community. Everybody helped each other out. Do you know how hard it is to run a Black-owned business today? Now, Black people don't buy from other Black people because we've all been brainwashed to think that the white businesses automatically offer better services. The moment that Black people were allowed to buy from whites, that's exactly what they did. Black people don't, white people won't. Hell, most of the time, I gotta pretend I work for someone else just to get a contract. But if we use Tulsa, Oklahoma as a blueprint, we can have a society filled with Black millionaires, billionaires.
But do you remember how it ended?
White man burned it down.
Another example of separate but equal not working.
And we can't be the United States of America and divide it at the same time.
We're divided right now. But only the pie's cut so that we stay at the bottom.
My family's from Tulsa. My grandfather was just a kid when they set those fires. He remembers hiding under his bed while white men were screaming at his mother. They went from comfortable and happy to homeless in one night.
Hey, are you okay? All right. I know this is painful, but we've got to find a way to work together. We got to face the facts. The world is getting smaller.
Facts. I didn't think pastors knew anything about facts.
I think we should try to stay on topic.
I think we should skip it. I mean, remember, we are being timed.
If we skip, we lose all the money.
Well, by my count, it's 3-1. And if it catches you in a lie again, you're out. Would you like to try?
You know what I could do with 25 grand? Shit, skip it.
Should abortion be nationally outlawed?
We may as well leave now.
Upon unanimous agreement, the group will split $200,000.
I'll go first.
Of course she will.
I don't think the government should be able to tell someone what they can or can't do with their own body. No, abortion should not be illegal.
Red.
All right, ladies, let's see if we can convince the holy man here.
Yes, abortion should be illegal.
Blue.
Can't explain yourself?
Anyone who thinks abortion is a woman's choice has never seen a dead baby. Yes, abortion should be illegal.
Blue.
Okay, I'm clearly here to be the reason no one gets paid.
So far this year, my students have had to cope with 19 fights, 2 bomb threats, and 1 shooting in the parking lot. Thankfully, no guns have made it into the building. None that I know of. People talk about divorce, but parents separating is nowhere near as destructive as a child being raised by someone who doesn't want her. I've seen it hundreds of times. Unwanted children discover the only way they can get attention is to cause trouble.
So instead of showing them what love is, we kill them in the womb.
A teacher, a counselor, a principal can only do so much. Sometimes all a child needs is to be held. But everyone's afraid of sexual accusations these days. We can't give them a hug even when they need it. That's the parent's job. But they're too busy living their own lives to care.
That's still no reason to kill a baby.
You take that child with a lifelong feeling of worthlessness, let him grow and give him a family to raise? Or a gun? Now, one unwanted life is a school, a movie theater, or a restaurant covered in blood.
Wait. Those shooters usually have mental health issues. It's more complicated than that.
Yes, complicated. And the government can't know enough about every single situation to make a blanketing law that ultimately makes things worse. When a woman says she can't raise a child, believe her. No, abortion should not be illegal.
Red.
I need a break.
Patricia, we're being timed.
So a woman can choose to kill her baby, but she can't take a break? 2 minutes.
Patricia? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Did you do it already? Or are you still considering?
I don't know what you're talking about.
When I was talking back there, I didn't mean to suggest that you were.
Don't. You don't know me.
"15 minutes remain."
Well, the room split. Let's talk.
I've already said my piece. Who wants to go next?
We're not gonna agree. We should just skip.
We can't keep skipping. Leaving all this money on the table.
And I think that's why we're here. The president wants us to help him get a room full of opinions to agree on something. Who voted for President Chang?
I don't have to tell you that.
Which means you didn't.
Wrong.
Who else?
I did.
I didn't.
Me neither. See?
Oh, so they knew that we weren't gonna agree.
Yes. And they want us to work through it.
I'm still not going to agree to kill a baby.
It's not killing a baby. It's allowing a woman to make a difficult decision.
Well, she should have thought of that first before she had unprotected sex.
What? It's too late. It's too late.
The separation of church and state was a contradiction since America's inception. Before we decide that religion should be included or excluded in governmental policy, we must agree on the basis of all religion. Is there a God? Upon unanimous agreement, the group will split $400,000.
You trying to find new ways to torture people? Is that it? Because it works.
We have to try.
There is no magic man living in the sky, granting wishes to good little boys and girls. There is no God.
Blue.
I don't know if there's a God.
Magenta.
I think the world is too complex. The interdependent systems in nature, the unique designs of billions of plants and animals. Right now, my heart is beating and my lungs are breathing without me thinking about it at all. Yes, I believe there is a God.
Pink.
Okay. Assistant Pastor Jeremy Thomas. Bring us on home.
I know there is a God.
White. Lie.
Believe. I believe that there is a God.
White. Lie. Excluded.
My wife and I, we met at seminary. We wanted a big family. Our first 2 miscarriages were tough. But we got counseling, we prayed, we got through it. On our 3rd try, we learned that it's called a stillbirth after the 20th week. My wife had to give birth to our dead child. I guess I don't believe. I need for there to be a God, because when I die, someone is going to have to explain that to me.
Damn, man. I thought you were just another preacher. I didn't know that you're a genuine hypocrite in here screwing up our money. We're supposed to be about honesty. He can't be honest with himself.
You don't know.
No, we will not! After all that our country has been through, we will not disintegrate into violence while the government watches!
Two lies. You are out.
You don't know me, brother.
I don't want to.
Minutes remain.
Time is running out. I think we should skip this one.
Agreed.
Should America recant the Second Amendment and make gun ownership illegal? Upon a unanimous decision, the group will split $1 million.
We can do this.
Can we? Gun ownership should be illegal.
Green.
Gun ownership.
One more lie, and you're out.
Are you serious? What could possibly make you think that disarming the public is a good idea? Have you ever read a book? Alan Moore said that people shouldn't be afraid of their governments. Governments should be afraid of their people.
Violence never solves anything.
Malcolm X said we shouldn't call it violence when it's self-defense. We should call that intelligence. Remember, our government is the same government that dropped 2 nuclear bombs on 2 civilian cities. No one has overthrown that government. Same system. Why should we trust the government to decide who gets guns?
Okay, Oscar. Since you're all about facts, let's talk some numbers. 20 children under the age of 7 went to school on December 14th, 2012 in Newtown, Connecticut. Instead of talking about the gifts they'd receive or days off, they were all shot to death, along with 6 of their teachers. 13 dead at Columbine, 10 dead at Santa Fe, 17 dead at Marjorie Stone Douglas. But you didn't know about that one, did you? That's because it's becoming so frequent, some of them barely even make the news. But I know all of that violence from the barrels of legally purchased guns.
You're both right. And you're both wrong. More guns, less guns, no guns, none of that is going to solve the problem. I see it every day. Inmates do not have weapons, but they find a way. Jagged toothbrushes, sharpened cafeteria trays, anything that can be filed down becomes a means of harm. If you take away the weapons, we are going to make the weapons. If we ban guns, you don't think that anybody's gonna figure out how to make a bomb from what's underneath their sink? And you think that we should overthrow the government with guns. But they have tanks and they have drones. So what we are arguing about right now is what kind of Band-Aid to put over a malignant tumor. We're not dealing with the real issues. There is something that is wrong with our minds.
There's nothing wrong with me.
Really? I've been hearing you talk about segregation, Black Wall Street, Black communities sticking together. But you couldn't spend 30 minutes in a room full of Black people without making one of them want to punch you in the face. Who is the hypocrite? Look, we could eliminate all of the guns across the globe. And I guarantee you the next year, we would be arguing about laws over scissors and hammers. We need to figure out the psychological reason of why people want to kill people. We don't need laws for things that people don't want to do.
Oh, shit. Maybe we can go back. We tried to agree on one of the earlier ones without the pastor.
We can't go back. We can only go forward.
If the four of us couldn't agree, how do we expect the whole country to?
We sing about love, sing about God and sex. We sing about drugs, but nothing like this is too complex. United States, in a divided state of mind, we hide from fate, distracted by this blind debate. But if we climb the gate surrounding the grounds of the truth and take off our combat boots and plant our feet deep as the roots, that's common ground, that's that harmonic sound. We can, yes we can, I'm sounding like Obama now. But we let the people who get rich from our division feed us their wisdom, then form our opinions. Nobody listens. We just envision convincing someone of different convictions to be submissive. The news is fueled with abusive confusion. Choose a topic, it's a constant war until we listen to an opposite. Man, cops and robbers got more in common than we want to acknowledge, but we're too involved with the play-by-play in this game of politics. All of these walls we build to separate. They barricade us in, and they make it impossible to grow. When breaking down these walls may be all that we need today. So let's stay together and proceed this way.
They're gone. So what do we do?
We do it again. We tweak it. But we do it again.